Hello and welcome to a Manuka 201 training video. We're going to show you how to set up the Zonar MyView bus GPS smartphone app so you can receive alerts when the bus is near your house. So let's sign up with email. I'm going to put in my parent name and my parent email account and create a password. And I'm going to keep push notifications on. So once I register, I'm going to enter in my access code, which is supplied in the email. All right, so now I want to search for a bus. I've got two students in this scenario, and one goes to the junior high and one goes to an elementary building, but they both ride bus 110. So you'll notice here I have four options for bus 110 for AM and PM. I've got elementary and MIS/JH. Obviously the MIS/JH is for the Manuka Intermediate School and Junior High School for grades 5 through 8, and elementary is K4. Later on we'll get MPC for the primary center for preschool, and that'll be labeled with MPC on it. So in this case I'm going to track all of bus 110 activity for AM and PM runs. Now it's going to ask for your student information. So you're going to type in your student's ID number and your student's name and last initial. So in this case, I've got Maggie Simpson. And I'm going to add in my other student, Bart, and his ID number. Again, yours will obviously be different. And okay, I've got my two students, and now I need to create my first alert zone. So what it does by default is it looks at your phone's GPS and tells you where you're at. Where I'm making this video is basically right by the primary center near the corner of Massasoit and Church Street. So I like this address, so I'm going to go with that. So I'm just going to give it a zone name. I'll call this home. And then I'm going to activate which buttons or which buses, when they roll through this zone, will dink my phone essentially. So in this case, I'm going to keep all four, but if I just wanted to say the AM or PM, you can just toggle whatever on and off that you like. So click next. I can make the zone bigger if you want, but that's pretty good. So I'm just going to click next on that, and basically I'm all done. I can add another alert zone if I wanted to, which basically you come over here, find an alert zone. Let's say I'm going to put one over at the corner of Arrowhead and Church. And once I do that, I can give this a name called Arrowhead. Click done. And again, maybe I'm just going to track the morning runs there, because I want to get maybe an extra updated information that the bus is coming to my subdivision. So I'm going to put it off to the side. Click next. Keep it pretty much the same, and all done. Okay, so now you can see I've got two separate alert zones, one over on Church Street and one over by Arrowhead. And whenever a bus goes through either one or both of these, it'll get a little ding-dong message on my phone. And that's really just about it. You can make it run a little bit faster if you come over here to settings and move your bus location refresh down to the left. It'll pull the data server a little bit faster. Keep in mind there's always going to be at least a 1-minute delay from what your eye sees and what the smartphone reports. Just because of just how the technology works. And there you go. The next day after you do this, give it about 24 hours, and when the bus rolls through in that scenario, you should get a little ding-dong message. So fast forwarding about 24 hours, this is what your phone should look like. You'll see the bus kind of blip around the map every 30 seconds or so. It'll update, kind of like watching a Pac-Man game, if you recall that. So as it kind of blips around and enters again that circled area, then your phone should receive that notification message. It does take about 24 hours for any kind of change to be synchronized and working. And thank you again for watching this video, and have a great rest of the day.